Hello, Mitchell. This week we want to do pretty much just a show and tell for you because we've done a lot of stuff since we spoke last. So we're just gonna list off a bunch of crap and you can enjoy it. So here we go.
Hey Mitchell, last time you talked to us, we were talking about this crate idea, and here we have the crate. One side of the crate just kind of glued together, or just nailed together. We didn't want to use the laser cutter because it was just too precision based, and we wanted to offset our precision with the puzzle with just rustic, rough cut crate pieces. So, and then for the nails, we were actually gonna like throw acid on there, so hopefully the glue will just rust into the wood. So it's got that old age feel.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because it's as if like this was something that was tossed from a ship or something like that, and it's gonna end up where it's not supposed to be in the hands of the people who have it. I don't know. I kind of like that feeling.
And then we were kind of playing an idea of actually lighting up the, spray stenciling in our name on top, or the Canyon's name on top and the sides of it. And maybe find a little spot for our names, like by Axel Holm and Jason Wood on one of the parts. And we also talking about getting lights inside the crates as well. Like whenever they open up the top lid, it would actually light up with whenever it opens. And then for the insides, for the bedding, we were using this Excelsior moss stuff.
Yeah, just kind of bury it within moss.
So
that's our packaging. As far as finishing the crate is concerned, we've got some India ink.
Diluted some Indian ink with water because I looked up how people are able to actually age wood. They said Indian ink with water or beat it with rusty nails.
Yeah, so we did actually break up a little bit of the ends here because they were so pristinely cut, like this one is. So our crate is all beat up. But also the India ink around here, it gives it a rustic look, and all Jason did was rub it with some paper towel.
With some India ink, that's it.
Yep. So we'll do this to all the pieces and then also do the spray paint of the red over the top.
And also Axel and I were talking about how we want to get that crate so it's usable. What I was thinking is making hinges out of nails, so it actually just nailed the eyelets into it, so it just all run off nails pretty much. And yeah.
And it's rusty. And then that way we don't have to use any hinges, and it actually just looks even more rustic with the fact that we have nails as the hinges.
So which one was your input? What did you think of that? Do you like it or just totally hate it? So
we're also playing with the idea of having it light up. Like when you open up a refrigerator, like the button would release and you could open, and it's more presentable. So when we open up the hinges of our box, it would be lit up.
It would be battery powered, not plugged in or anything. So
right, just more presentable.
So Mitchell, last time you saw our Kanya, it looked something like this, right? Well, the thing is, we never showed you the backs because it was totally incomplete. And so since then, we've actually added pegs on the back and legs and footings, so you actually be able to move and actually without actually having to touch the front at all. So that's kind of one thing we wanted to do. There's what we're working on, and we actually got footings for it, legs, so the pegs won't actually sit on the ground table. The legs will. You're actually going to felt cover just the top.
Want to show them what it looks like sitting down?
Yeah.
There we go.
Some leg space right here.
And as you can see, Jason was able to move those pieces a lot better. We've just been going at it with the sanding, and there's still more to be done, but it's a lot prettier.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we're going into a finishing, and this is mineral oil. And it's just, you can compare it to what we got right now. It's a little bit darker, and the grain is a little bit more obvious, so it's a prettier look. And actually this helps with the moving of the pieces. So, yeah, another added bonus.
And it just looks a lot nicer, just much richer color to it, so.
Right, yeah. So there's that. Alright, Mitchell, so for the video, we knew that we were going to have to keep track of how things are moving. So right here is the white pieces is where the void space is. And we have it kept track to up to 50 moves. And as long as we keep track of where we are, then we can get to this in the end and be able to replace it. Alright, so for the Eames-like video that we're going to be making within the next week, all we're going to do is just get a bunch of different bodies, friends of our age,
or even professors, Carl Rogers,
yeah.
Try to get Bambios.
Maybe even some children if we can involve some, just to get the younger demographics. But we'll take video. We already rented out the video camera, and we're just going to go to a bunch of different locations all over Iowa State, some apartments, some on-campus stuff, maybe even the student health center to show like the
Yeah.
waiting room of a doctor's office. And we're just going to get a bunch of people using it, and it should be fun. And people are enthusiastic about helping
Yeah,
us out. So.
Definitely. So I mean, there's been a lot of interest in it. So, also we also talked to Axel, one of his lawyer friends actually talked to him about getting it like a poor man's patent, copyright or whatever.
Poor man's copyright. So what we've done here is we've each made out letters to ourselves, and like you said, my lawyer friend Fred told us that we should just put the drawings from AutoCAD inside here, and we're going to mail them to ourselves, and that way we own the idea for Kenya. Nobody else can take it.
I was thought of it first, unfortunately, but yeah.
No, but they don't have it copyrighted. We will. All right, Mitchell, that's all we got for you.
Yep. Questions,
put this
comments,
on YouTube.
concerns? Let us know.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll see you in a week from Monday. Toodles.